guys, this is Pam. Welcome back to another video, and as promised, I'm here to talk about the newest release from the house of Guerlain, which is a Vetiver Fauve, particularly from the L'Art de la Matière collection, because Guerlain does have different collections. Let's go ahead and get started with me showing you my bottle. This is a 200 ml bottle, which you can also get them 100, I believe. And I think they also come in travel sizes now. As you can see, I have been wearing this beast of a perfume. I just got this not too long ago. In fact, I have it in my whole video. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm gonna leave the link in the description box below. I have the, what do you call this, the plate in that color. It's kind of like a leather, and it has the Guerlain symbol or logo embossed or marked, and at the back has the, what do you call that, the bee. It's engraved or etched into the bottle. It's very, very nice, elegant presentation. And the juice, I would say, is about the same in person as it is on the video currently. I haven't done anything to the video yet, but I would say it's pretty accurate. All right, so did I say this is a beast of a perfume? It is, because I'm gonna tell you now, if it's something that concerns you, let's get it out of the way. This thing projects like crazy, and it will last forever on your skin, on the clothing especially. So first of all, on the skin, even after you shower, you will get a lingering scent of the perfume on your body still. It will still slightly project, especially with the heat of your own body. Now when it comes to the clothing, it's there. It's there until you wash it, and even after you wash it, it's still a little bit there. So you get your money's worth in terms of projection, how long it lasts, and it will project. Other people will smell you. In fact, when I wore this, I went to go buy a new mattress. Me and my son were shopping. I was intending to review it on that day, so I was like, let me wear it to refresh my memory and think about, you know, how the fragrance performs and all of that. We walked into the mattress store, mattress firm, and there were only two guys there. Anyway, I was looking, trying different beds, and the guy finally told me I smelled so good. He wanted to ask the perfume, and he said he could smell me in the store, but he told me that he could smell me without him being overwhelmed. Like, it's enough for him to smell it, but at the same time, it's not overpowering. So, and I do agree. Now, I wore this about yesterday, and I think I did 15 to 20, so that's a bit much for this one. I went to the gym. I smelled myself the whole day. My jacket that I was wearing, I hanged it at the back of my toilet door, and every time I go in and out of the bathroom, I can smell it. It's even overwhelming, because you know, the toilet has its own door, and it's not even that big, and I could smell it. It's perfuming the toilet, the toilet and the bathroom and the shower and everything. So you don't even need a whole lot of sprays in this one. I think if you do like, I do want to be safe, maybe like 6 to 8. I think 8 max. 8 max, if you don't want to like overpower yourself, or it really depends where you're going. If you're going indoors, 8 I think is a good safe amount of sprays. And let's spray it for you as well, so you can see the mist for those who are not familiar with the Guerlain. So it's very wide, misty, but not too misty. I would say it's not, you're not gonna get super wet, like big dabs or droplets of the perfume, but you will get like a nice mist. Oh, okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the fragrance now that the performance is a 10 over 10. Let's read the notes on the Fragrantica. I had it ready, now it's not there. There you go. So it's just this year. Again, as far as I know, at the time of the recording of this video, this is the newest L'Art de la Matière perfume. For sure, They are making up 2 or 3 more because Guerlain always has a new release. Could be good or bad. Fragrantica notes. Top notes, fig, pineapple. Middle notes, cypriol. Base notes, vetiver, and tonka bean. So my first impression in this one, first of all, I love it. I enjoyed it. I was impressed. Again, this is a blind buy. So I always have, you always have positive expectation, or else why would you? Or why would I blind buy it? So when I blind buy something, so you hope for the best. Sometimes it's for a disadvantage because you kind of have this expectation. But with Guerlain lately, I just have, like, I'm hoping. But I'm not going to expect it to be the best. I'm going to hope that it's going to be really good. And it's positive. It's positive for sure. When I first sprayed it, and I think the thing that made me really, really enjoy this perfume the first time and up until now is that fig. This fig, okay, let me spray it again because I keep hitting my microphone. I'm so sorry, you guys. All right, this fig is so green and juicy and coconutty. The paper does not do justice. Let me spray it on my skin. Okay, here we go. Okay, oh gosh, the fig is so sappy and bitter, and it's not as coconutty as some fragrances with figs are. This one is more of like that kind of green, bitter, tart. I think that's the best way, tart fig. So this actually smells like freshly picked figs, or at least how I imagine freshly picked figs would smell like out of the garden, or if you have a tree or bush, I don't know how it grows. It's tart, it's bitter, very refreshing. It's a very, very refreshing. Now, I do smell the cypriol and how it's rough. Cypriol kind of has this petroleum, kind of ashy, hayy, tobacco-y, like super dry tobacco kind of smell or texture on cypriol. And I definitely picked that up. It's kind of so the fig wants to do this. It wants to dance and flourish and, I don't know, like be out loud and bombastic. And that cypriol is kind of like the dad that's kind of like telling the fig to, like, calm down, it's okay. Come here, settle, get yourself together a little bit. That's what the cypriol is doing here. The vetiver, to me, shines the most at the ultimate dry down. So it's like fig with some, you do get hints of the vetiver for sure, all right? But the prominent note for me in the beginning is that fig with the cypriol kind of holding it back. The pineapple wise, I don't necessarily pick it up. Like if I spray this, or when I did spray it, if I didn't know there's pineapple in this one, I wouldn't really pick up pineapple. But I think the pineapple is the one, especially in the opening, is the one that brings out the flavor of the fig actually. Instead of the pineapple, you smelling it, I think the pineapple is playing such a very nice supporting role for that fig in the opening. And that fig, you do smell it all throughout the perfume. But again, it flourishes in the opening, and that cypriol in the mid is the one that's kind of holding it back. But at the same time, that fig does not want to listen. It's rebellious. It's disobedient. But that cypriol is doing its best to put that fig on a leash. Now, again, the vetiver shines the most towards the dry down and in the dry down. But vetiver is not necessarily my favorite starring note. I do like it though. I do love a good vetiver. But it always depends. Like sycamore is a vetiver perfume, but it's just so dry. I can't wear it. Now maybe if I can find the eau de toilette of the Chanel Sycamore, maybe that's the one I might enjoy. But it's so dry for me. Like, I need to drink some water. It's like dehydrating me. So Vetiver, it depends. But many times I do love Vetiver, especially like, gosh, I can't think now. But Terre d'Hermès, for example, one of the best Vetivers for me. I really, really love, because it's refreshing. It's the sharpness is there, but at the same time, it's tamed down. It's held back. So I kind of like that irony of something that wants to push through, yet there's something that's holding it back. So it's not out of hand. You know what I mean? So the vetiver on this particular fragrance, it's very held back. Or at least in comparison to those ones that I have smelled. I have not smelled all of them. If you ask me about the vetiver of Guerlain, I am not as experienced, so I do not want to make up a comparison for you. So let's just talk about this one. Again, vetiver for me tends to be very sharp and pokey, and oh my goodness, it even a vetiver, even if you sit it in the back row, or you try to make it as what do you call that, unannounced and quiet and tamed down, you can only do so much with vetiver. It's kind of like the red color. You know what I mean? If you put like all kinds of different colors, you will also always see red. Red is just a striking color. Vetiver to me is always a striking note. That's why whatever they did to this one, of course, once again, since it is a striking note and that you can only tame it too much, so it has been tamed, but it is still there. But at the same time, it's very behaved. It's composed, very classy, very elegant. I don't get overwhelmed by it. I don't get slapped in the face with the vetiver. Again, though, caution with this perfume, as I have said, it is a beast. You can definitely overspray it, and I am an oversprayer. So with this one, just know what you're doing, because if you do overspray without purpose, then you can probably drown yourself or some people around you, which I don't know if that's what you want to do, but if it's not, then that is your warning. So this one, wear it with caution. If you do the right spray, or you wear it, you spray it with intention, then it goes beautifully. Again, the fig, the cypriol, the pineapple, it dances gracefully along with the vetiver that does have a tendency, or who wants to be a bomb of a perfume. It wants to strike you, it wants to hit you, but this time it is tamed down. And yeah, I think it's very, very wearable, very unisex, for sure. In fact, when I was wearing this one, I got complimented by a dude, and he never really told me that that actually smells masculine on you. So he never really said that, but he wanted it so much for himself that he wanted to wear it. So that's already your sign that if you're a man and you're a woman, you can definitely wear this one, especially for like outdoors. You can, like, if you want to go on a hike, you want to go to a, I don't know, afternoon outdoor concert or a picnic, even for like a swim. I would think like, this is something. Oh yeah, I was actually just thinking about that. I think this perfume would be a perfect perfume for like if you want to go sailing, one of those excursions when you go to the beach, when you just sail in a sailboat, when you're just wearing your bathing suit and like a wrap around your waist. So as you sail, you have the heat of the sun, you have the breeze. I think this is perfect. And you're like drinking cocktails whatsoever. Because like I feel like this is like after you sweat, which I did have worn this to the gym. After you sweat, it's still there. So it's a good perfume for that. And even after you swim and you go out of the water, I actually feel like that salt in the water would be beautiful with the scent of this perfume, or the remainder, whatever's the remainder of the perfume on your body. I think it will go beautifully with that salt water. So that is my review for today. I do recommend it if you like anything or everything that I have talked to you about. I do not suggest a blind buy, but if you do want to blind buy it, then feel free to do so. I do have it on my, lost my thought. I do have it on my amberperfumery.com. You can buy decants of it if you want to try it. It's up to you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope that this video has been helpful to you. If you like any part of this video, please leave me a like. Hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so now. Hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified of future videos, also hit that notification button. And once again, thank you so much, guys, for watching. And I hope to see you on my next video. Bye!